Most of us think of writing a will to decide what happens after we're gone. But what about ensuring your affairs are taken care of while you're still alive, if you lose the mental capacity to decide for yourself? That's where the lasting power of attorney, LPA, comes in. Uncle Mike's stroke. We were shocked when we heard that Uncle Mike, a good family friend of my parents, had suffered a stroke. He was 73. The stroke left him immobile on his right side. His speech is severely impaired, and his rehabilitation includes physical, speech, and occupational therapies. While his doctors are still monitoring his mental capacity, the family faces a harsh reality. Without a lasting power of attorney, LPA, they have no clear legal authority to manage his financial affairs or step in if more complex medical decisions arise. Sure, insurance payouts may help tide them over for a few months, even years. But when bank accounts are locked and decision-making authority is unclear, the frustration and helplessness are overwhelming. His condition took a toll on the family, especially Auntie May, his wife, who is now his main caregiver. Without an LPA in Singapore, families have no automatic right to operate the person's bank accounts. Banks typically restrict access until a donee or court-appointed deputy is recognized. Doctors can act in the patient's best interests, but the family has no clear legal authority to make complex or long-term medical decisions unless a deputy is appointed. A court deputyship may be required. Timelines range from weeks to months, and total costs vary higher if lawyers are engaged. My maternal grandmother's story. She was diagnosed with dementia in her late 70s. My uncle kept procrastinating on helping her with the LPA until it was too late. While she didn't have hundreds of thousands in the bank, she did have savings across several accounts and a substantial amount of gold jewelry she had held onto in a bank's safe deposit box for years. Because there was no LPA, her assets were essentially locked. Thankfully, her 4 children stepped up, paying for dementia daycare, medical bills, and a domestic helper. But you and I know that this kind of family harmony isn't a given. I've heard of families torn apart over money. My grandmother was blessed with supportive children until she passed on. What is an LPA? A lasting power of attorney is a legal document that lets you appoint someone you trust, a donee, to act for you if you lose mental capacity, covering personal welfare, health care and living arrangements, and/or property and affairs, finances and assets. Why it matters. Avoids costly, lengthy court processes. Gives loved ones clarity and authority. Ensures care and financial needs are met without delay. Preserves family harmony by preventing disputes. Final thoughts. A stitch in time saves 9. An LPA is like insurance for your decision-making power. You hope you never need it, but if you do, it can make all the difference. Uncle Mike's stroke and my grandmother's dementia were stark reminders. We never know what tomorrow holds. Don't wait until later. Make your LPA today. Protect your future self and give your family the clarity they will need if the unexpected happens. If you're unsure where to start, I can guide you through the process and help you understand how an LPA fits into your overall financial and legacy planning. Reach out for a consultation or call +65 625 28500. Let's make sure your family is protected when it matters most.